Good morning and welcome from me, Jim Lindsay of JDL Pinball. You are now at the pinnacle of the IFBA Electric Friends Lemgo Germany Saturday Tournament Series. So we've been playing Pingolf all day. Okay? We've had a Pingolf Classic tournament running, we've had a Pingolf Main tournament running, we've done qualifications all day, we've been streaming two machines at the same time. You've been watching some action on those. We've brought you the Classic Finals, Classic Playoffs, going from quarterfinals, semi-finals, finals, and we've been showing you the Pingolf Main Playoffs, and we are now at that final stage. So we're going to bring you action from 3 games. Those games are going to be, I believe, hopefully, Attack from Mars, Alley, and finally Space Station. Okay. Good evening, Kate. Good to have you on. I hope you like your kids suit to be cuddled. That's always nice. I hope you like your new sword. So Kate now has a green sword. Okay. That gives her very, very special superpowers within the chat. As does D. So D's had superpowers, of course, forever. Yeah, these sword people are becoming more popular, apparently. We'll see what's happening with rigs. Attack from Mars is here at the bottom, so you can see that already has a rig on it. That I think will be rig number 1. I hope. Yep, there we go. I need to go and change that. Let me just go and get just change. Hang on.
Brandenburger Tor is in danger. Get the troops ready. We must build an atomic blaster.
Right, okay, sorry about that. That was trying to rescue the flippers of Attack from Mars. So Kim's going to adjust that after the next ball. So I think it's pretty important that we get a slightly better view there. So and I know Dina's not going to be happy if I don't do something about it, because she's already told me. So yeah, what can I say? Anyways, so yes, hi Kate. By the power of the green sword, the green sword. Oh dear. Okay. Right. So, Attack from Mars. Marc, Steinmeier, no stranger to this at all. Multi-ball is all about shoot these jackpots. So the lit jackpot shots here, and once you've completed all the jackpots, then it will light a super jackpot, and that's really where the big points are in multi-ball on Attack from Mars. The Pingolf score is high; it's 3 million points, so you really do have to get things like super jackpots. It's not enough just to get a multi-ball and the normal jackpots. And if you get to total annihilation, you need the total annihilation jackpots as well. So that's, I think, is the super jackpot, 250 million. Well played, Marc. Marc is an awesome player, and on a machine like this, it really suits his playing style. So he's going now to try and get his second super jackpot. And jackpot values are already 150 million, if you saw that. That was pretty awesome. That's 2.9 million is pretty much there. And he got the last chance jackpot. Wow, a super jackpot of 500 million points. That is tremendous. Well played, Mark. That's a hole in one. That is absolutely awesome. So, okay, so we're getting now a bit more of the flipper view. Thank you. So, yeah, thanks, Kim. And we probably ought to give Kim a round of applause for that as well, because we can now see the flippers, and we can see pretty much the whole of the pin table, which is awesome. Thank you very, very much. Kim, for those who've recently logged on, has been helping me all day. Kim is basically Dina without the nice bits, really. But very, very good friend. He's one of the principal people here, the presidents of Electric Friends, been involved with it forever, with Martin, Margit, and the family here is just like awesome. So this is Carsten Fleuren. You saw him play obviously in the last game on yeah, whatever the last game was. It's a long time ago since the last game. What do you mean? And this is Pierre and this is Paul, of course, sitting in the back. Pierre is so pleased to have done so well this weekend. He is a great fan of JDL Pinball, and he won a JDL pin badge on the Twitch poll earlier on today, and wouldn't surprise me if he's going to be wearing it, but let's see. Okay, so jackpot values building, but he still needs quite a few more. That just rejected. Oh, when he let the ball go. Okay, that was unfortunate. So 3 well, bonus on top. So 500 million, 450 million. Marc is amazing. Marc indeed is amazing, and of course he doesn't play many tournaments, so he's not very high in rankings or anything of that nature. But in terms of his playing ability and machine knowledge, he is really, truly an amazing player. Yes, I enjoyed playing with him many times. Okay, so Paul again will be playing multi-ball strategy. That's definitely strategy number one. You need to shoot around the locks circuit first, and that basically will light all three locks. And then you just need to put the three locks into here, and it gets captured. Doesn't need to go all the way around for the... Okay, so multi-ball start. Paul, again, no stranger to Attack from Mars and how to play the multi-ball and the super jackpot. So the first shots are normally the ramps, because they're more difficult, and do that while the ball save is on. So is two more jackpots to get. That's the two ramps, which are the hardest of the jackpot shots. One of them he will get as a grace period, and he might have just had time. Wow, okay. So one multi-ball gives him 800 million, 764 million points. So to get to a target score of 3 billion, You've got to do more than that, and that's what I was saying earlier. You have to get the super jackpots. You have to go for more than just a multi-ball. Just a multi-ball is never going to be enough to get you to 3 billion points. So here we go. Yep, don't need to plunge for player one. Marc already, of course, over the line. So having achieved the 3 billion points, he can just sit back and wait for game two in the knowledge that he is going to be in the lead from here. So the best the others can do is a 2. That's fairly obvious. It's sort of mathematical, really. Okay, so yeah, we're Pingolf gate, so therefore that was just ball was go. Right. It's looking dangerous. Okay, so strategy number 2. Once you've played a multi-ball, has Carsten played a multi-ball? Can't remember. Scores he on 500? Yes, I think he has. You can play another multi-ball, but this time you have to shoot round the lock first for every lock shot. So you have to do that 3 times. Or alternatively, you can play for something called Total Annihilation. Okay, so it looks like he's going back to multi-ball.
Get every available man.
So Total Annihilation is about completing the major shots 3 times. So you can see he's completed that one now. That's done. Likes to hurry up. And to be honest, Total Annihilation at this point is probably less points than less shots than multi-ball. I wouldn't like to count them. But... Okay, so that's lock 2. It looks like he's playing Total Annihilation, but he's actually hitting the lock shot. So, yeah, I don't think I would complain about that. I might be sort of surprised, but... And the saucer shot is just considered too dangerous to play. And that's his first saucer, I think, at 200 million points. And so now he's got the saucer to contend with as well. It would normally be best to either play multi-ball. Now he's got 2 locks. I would suggest multi-ball would probably be the best strategy. Okay, so that's complete. He's got a hurry up at the centre, which is 100 million. But he's actually got multi-ball start, second multi-ball going, and there is a reason for not hitting this centre hurry up, but I'll come to that later if we get somebody across to Total Annihilation.
Great shot.
Okay, so he's only hit 1 jackpot so far, which is this bright orbit, and that's... I'll actually let the ball go there. That was a bit of lack of concentration. It is only 11:15 at night, so it's actually quite early here in Germany. I would hope we've got a few people on from the USA at this time. It's good viewing time for America. So it will be, I don't know, 4 o'clock in the afternoon or something. So the next multi-ball really doesn't make sense because you've got to shoot round the lock twice in order to enable the lock. And hitting the saucer does nothing for you during multi-ball, so.
Watch out, man. They've got a big old beam.
Okay, takes the hurry up at 98 million. Probably worth doing that because he is grinding his way towards high points. But again, yeah, 2.33 billion is actually getting there. And let's see what happens here. Is 2 more shots here, 3 here. Okay, that completes the right orbit. So we can take another hurry up from the centre, which he does, another 100 million. And I think, to be honest, he was right to do that, same as before. It's yep. So 2.6 million, he's got bonus on top of this, but literally just wants to complete this shot here and he will start total annihilation. If he does that, he should definitely get to 3 billion on this ball. Oops, why is he not playing it? Okay. Answered his chances on the saucer, which is fine. Is actually completed, so that's a hole in 2 for Carsten. And that was an awesome bit of comeback play. He got to his second multi-ball, still hadn't made the score, and then just kept plugging away. So yeah, well done to Carsten there. That was well played. And yeah, Martian attack was lit. I missed that. Thanks, Dee. So no doubt at all that Paul will play for the second multi-ball, but so you really do have to get those jackpots and super jackpots. So, but this is pretty good play. That's ball lock 2, and that's awesome. He'll feed that over. Oh, that's really excellent play. And we can use the actual multi-ball. Oh, it's from Metallica. Ah, what the hell. It's the right call out for Attack from Mars, and it's the wrong picture. Okay, so we definitely don't need to explain this to Paul Englert. He knows exactly what he needs to do. And picking off these jackpots one by one, that's exactly the right thing to do. So is he out of multi-ball? That was really quick.
Watch out, man. They've got a big old beam.
Don't take the hurry up. It's only 80 million. It's not worth it. Okay, so multi-ball grace period ends is not very far off total annihilation. So I would imagine he'll play the orbit shot. Oh, wow. And unfortunately, it drops out at about 1.7 billion. So he's going to have to really work hard on ball 3. There's pressure on there to actually make that, because if you don't, 1.7 is currently a 5. Okay, so really needs to make some definite progress on ball 3. Okay, so this is
Every available man.
Pierre. And definitely working towards his first multi-ball.
Stand by. We gotta save the Statue of Liberty.
An attack from Mars is just one of those. It's a bit like No Fear, one of those great fun machines that everybody knows. They know the shots, they know what to play. But we don't all get to ruler of the universe every day. Maybe that's what a green sword lets you do.
Jackpot. We'll fight for our freedom.
Thank you for the follow, Darkwings. Much appreciated.
Oh no, they've got our livestock and treasured historical monuments.
Okay, so that's multi-ball finished and grace period over. Oh wow, that was really, really fast. So yeah, I think he'll be disappointed there, but yeah. And you can see the JDL pin badge here on his chest. We'll make a point of noting that when he's playing his next ball. So thank you, Pierre, for promoting that. It's the badge that is won with a Twitch poll. There'll be a Twitch poll for this tournament as well. So it's your chance to vote for your favourite player of the match. Okay, so that was just a plunge ball for Marc. So we are now on Paul Englert's third ball.
Super Jet.
And he really does have everything to do here. Is he really going to go for the next multi-ball? It looks like he might well be doing. So that's okay. Ball that one. Let's see if he can. Wow, that was well pushed out. That was awesome. I would actually be playing. I'm not quite sure why he's not playing for Total Annihilation. Maybe he's playing both. And you see that Paul isn't playing. Oh, don't hit it. So he's not playing that centre hurry up. So one shot to the side. Come on. Okay, Total Annihilation. Here we go. Now he's got a hurry up ward of 500 million in the centre target now if he wants to take it. And that is why you don't play the 100 million hurry ups. I don't know if he scored it or not. Anyway. Total Annihilation, the jackpot value keeps building for every jackpot that you score, and then the super jackpot lights around here, but he's already well past his 3.5, his 3 billion score, so Paul takes the 3. And it really is quite different. The Pingolf method of scoring is sort of brings a lot more excitement, anticipation to the game. Okay, so we unfortunately can't see the pin badge. The pin badge is here, but we know he's wearing it, so that's all that matters. Okay, so we've got someone cheering for Pierre. He's a lovely guy. He really, really is. Oh, take your time, take your time. Okay, that's better. Now, okay. Why is he not nailing the lock shot?
They've got a big old bean.
Okay, hurry up award and a saucer. That gives him, is it 300 this time?
Nobody messes
Okay,
with
200 plus the 100, hurry up. So currently on 1.25, that's the final lock, and multi-ball number 2 is starting.
multi-ball! Multi-ball! Jackpot! Jackpot!
No. It's obviously a shorter ball save on multi-ball 2. And see, yeah, you can keep doing it. You can go for multi-ball 3.
Get the troops ready. Hey, that's my car!
Wow, okay.
Missiles on standby.
This is some real precision shooting here. I'm yeah, definitely impressed. 50 million because it's on tournament play, so there's never any randomness in terms of the mystery award from Stroke of Luck. But that's nice. That's multi-ball number 3. Wow. I'm going to give him another multi-ball. Let's just keep giving him multi-balls. Why not? And that's the left ramp, and that's the right ramp. So they're the 2 hard ones. Now it wants the orbits. Okay, so that's the left orbit. Now wants the right orbit. No, he's got the right orbit, so he just wants the lock shot. So he just wants this shot here, which he gets. And now he has a Strovin super jackpot. Wait for it. Oh, that's unfortunate because that would have given him a super jackpot. Did he get it? I don't think he did. I think it's still there. I think if he shoots this shot, it'll move to here next and then to here. It does stay on for some time. Nope, I think that's gone. Oh, super jackpot. Just wow, that was right on the wire.
Stop them!
So I think now his strategy should be total annihilation. Sorcerer or 2, perhaps. Okay, so well done. That's definitely worth a round of applause. Well done to Pierre. So he gets the 3 as well. So we have 3 for Paul and 3 for Pierre. Wow, that was pretty awesome. So, score's been updated on here. The next machine we're working on is Ali, and Ali has Pingolf scores of 700,000. So, let's see how they do with this one. Oops. I don't think Marc is going to be that happy with that one. I mean, you also have to remember, of course, this is Marc's, the club that Marc plays at, so he does actually know all of these machines. Not that I'm taking that away from him, of course. He is an absolutely awesome player and great machine knowledge. So It's interesting that the last machine is going to be Space Station. I'll be interested to see how these four play that game. Oops, that didn't go well for Carsten. So again, we okay, 36,000. Going for 700 is not any progress at all, really. Okay. Okay, so nothing so far on ball one. Let's see if Paul can do any better. Wow. And Paul's objective was clear there, knock these targets down to advance times 2, times 3, times 4, times 5. But you need some bonus in order to get that. Oh wow, okay. I think we're going to be taking some higher scores, perhaps, on this machine. Let's see what happens. It's absolutely the same for everybody. So the scores that have been set were set by Kim, and he knows the machines better than anyone. So, and to be fair, during Pingolf, there were some machines that were probably easier than others, but that is quite normal. Okay, so another completion to times 3, times 4, sorry. Okay. That's definitely the way to go. 238. 238 puts him currently on a 6. Okay. Let's see if Pierre can do any better. That's a horrible house ball on a Pingolf game. That is catastrophic. Are there reference scores for each machine in Pingolf, or it's set by? Yeah, it's set by the tournament organizer. But the results that go to the IFPA have to show that the average number of balls played on the machine in that tournament was above 3 or above. So there's actually a fair bit of maths involved in submitting Pingolf tournaments. It's not just a matter of the tournament organizer setting what he thinks are the scores, because otherwise you could create a tournament that was like really easy for everybody, and if everybody got a hole in one, it would only be playing 1 ball per game, so it wouldn't qualify for TGP, if that makes any sense. So yes, the tournament organizer sets them. We do tournament series down in Fulda. This is the first one we've done up here in Electric Friends for quite some time. And in Fulda, we've had them set, the machines, for quite some time. And we've got the experience of knowing the average that gives. A lot of these machines, it's the first time they've had a Pingolf score applied to them, so some of them are maybe harder than they should be, some are slightly easier. But I say it's an iterative process. So. Nice recovery there from Pierre. And that was a great dig. I mean, I thought that ball had gone, and that was very, very well kept out. Some great reactions. Oh, unlucky. But he's on 4 times bonus, so again that's going to score. Keep counting, 154, so again he's still on a 7. Always willing to explain. That's I think that's the nice thing about pinball streams. We all like to help where we can. Oh no. Wow, okay, so Paul back on 68. Paul's going to take an 8 based on this. I'm sure he will manage to work his way slightly up this table, but that's leaving a lot to do. Oh, that was the end of game. So Paul taking an 8 through with him from that. So we're going to go to Space Station. Machine already set up and ready to go. We need the Space Station score, so we need the game set into number 3. As soon as Dina updates the scores, we will get the correct Pingolf. There we go. Pingolf for Space Station is 2 million points. Okay, so you remember we streamed this not very long ago in one of the semi-finals or quarter-finals. So if you were watching then you will have heard my basic explanation of the rules. I will go through them again in a little bit of detail as the players are playing the game. So the first thing to know is that the locks are already lit. So you don't need to complete the 1, 2, 3, that's these targets here. You don't need to complete these 3 rollover lanes in order to light the locks. For the first multi-ball, they're already there. So that sort of changes the strategy of how you play. But it's a rinse and repeat game. So once you've played the first multi-ball, getting to the second is exactly what you would normally do on most space stations. So here we go, and this guy's the legend. This is Kim. Kim's worked absolutely tirelessly all day today, making sure that everybody is fed and watered and is moving rigs, filling in computer screens, just like never ending. So whatever he's got in the Coke, he deserves it. And knowing Kim, it will just be more Coke. So yeah, great guy. Hats off to Kim. So you can't post transfer on this. So you actually want to try and catch it on that flipper using whatever techniques you like. Or you just shoot the lock on the fly and it just goes in. That's the other strategy. You just hit it. That's nothing wrong with a good whap. Yep. Hi Neil, nice to have you back again. We've been streaming all day again. Frankfurt Pinball. Okay, hi Frankfurt Pinball. Yeah, nice to see lots of people. It's always nice to have you guys watching in. It makes it worth doing. Okay, so off we go with first multi-ball. So first thing, shoot the lock back again. But you don't really want 2 balls on that flip. That's fine. I've kept actually. Okay, that was the nice control, but unfortunately that's the end of multi-ball. So now to get his next multi-ball, he has to light 1, 2, 3. Okay, so to light 1, 2, 3, you have to get the ball back up onto this top playfield. And the only way you can do that is to shoot into this shot here, and it jumps over here into the playfield. So the strategy is normally leave 2 and 3 or 1 and 2 lit and just to have 1 left, so that you you can make it out just with just 1 shot, and then that relights the locks. Hi, Torsten. That's Frankfurt Pinball, okay. Makes sense, okay. So see you in the morning, Jim. We will indeed. Take care, pal. Okay, so Carsten, they're playing, they're actually playing single ball. And this is because the game is a lock stealer. Wow. So, if Tina, do you know how to do these scores on the stream data if you type in the actual manual scores against each player? I don't know if you're awake. Oh, sorry, this is Pingolf. Yeah, sorry. I'm being stupid. We don't need the actual scores. We just need the Pingolf scores. Yeah. Typical me. So, okay, so that was a 7 for Carsten. And that, sorry, 6 for Carsten. And that 6 has already been entered. I'm going to bring the scores up here and you can see this progression. So Carsten currently on 14, but that includes this game. Okay, so it's not really a very fair picture. That's why it's good to have the table up there. So here we go with Pierre with his JDL pin badge, and you can just see it. Look, peeping, sort of tempting you to look at that JDL pin badge just below the camera view. So, yep. Oh wow, that was yeah, an unfortunate drain, shall we say. Matt's in Sweden checking in. How you doing, Mats? Mad Mats, of course, went to call him. So yeah, good to see you again. We're coming, of course, to the EPC. She's not in Sweden. The poll has started. Okay, so if you want to vote for your favourite player, oh, it tilted. Wow. If you want to vote for your favourite player, the favourite player out of these 4 players, then there is a Twitch poll open in the chat. Go into the chat, click your favourite player. It costs nothing, but if there's one of these players that you really know very well, or you really like the look of, or the way they play, or whatever, it can be a relation, can be not a relation, can be anything you like. Just go in there, press the vote button, and the winner of that poll will get a JDL pin badge. And who knows? I can tell you that Pierre already has one, and he will be looking for that enviable position of being a double JDL pinball badge holder. So there you go. I can show you a JDL pin badge. I have one here. Ah, okay, obvious one. You saw you back. So, did you win anything in your tournament? So that is the JDL pin badge. It's very, very nice. It's metallic and it's got 2 little clippy things on the back. So this is the actual pin badge for the winner of this tournament, or the winner of the poll tonight. So, okay, so Pierre took a 7, and let's see what Marc does. Okay, that's better control. So you can sort of backhand into these targets. Oh no, okay, so that's a bit of strategy, is to play the lock shot at the top. I always like to play the lock from the other flipper. So he's actually aiming for this shot here. It's not now because he's got the lock open here. Okay, so he gets the lock anyway, so that's nice. So that's lock 1, or docked right, but it means lock 1. Oh, nice on the fly shot. I think he knows this machine well, so straight into multi-ball. And say during multi-ball you need to redock. So we need to, it's straight out of multi-ball, wow. That's without any jackpots at all. So now he has to shoot this shot, which he does. That will throw it back in here. That will light his 1, 2, 3, because they very cleverly left just 2 of them. 2 of them lit, 1 of them to go. So he's back in position again now to start multi-ball number 2. That's unfortunate. So okay, but you see the difference. The multi-ball has pulled him up to over 600,000 points. But had he continued with that multi-ball and docked a few times, the 2 million would have sort of begun to disappear. Nice play. Didn't quite get the timing of that shot. Okay, so docked left. And again, you see what he's done? He's left 2 of these lights lit, and he will not take the 3rd one because it makes starting the multi-ball so much easier on the next time. So dock right, multi-ball ready. Needs to play 1 more lock. That's great. That was great catch, and that's okay. That wasn't. Oh, and unfortunately it escapes down the left. But this is why the plain single ball game, because those 2 locks would have been available for the next player if they'd have been playing normal 4-player game. Nice. Okay, so launch the probes. So here we go with multi-ball number 2, and let's see if we can dock. Oh, that's straight down. That's very nearly lost the second one. Okay, so that's the first one. Let's get the second. Okay, so that's 2. Now he's really beginning to build the scores. These 2 balls will then throw out again. But he will be getting close to the 2 billion at this point. I would say 2 million. So he's 1.7 million now. If he can dock this shot, which he does, well picked out, he'll get another 230 million, and that I think will be enough. So let's see what his score is. 1.943. Okay, don't think he needs to do any more. 2.1. Well played. Absolutely awesome, Marc. Great stuff. That was really, really good. Okay, so that was a hole in 3. So Marc really setting the benchmark for this final. So Marc with 12, and Paul, if Paul were to get a hole in 1, it would be level with Marc. So yeah, who knows? And this is why this particular format of final is actually quite interesting, because when you're playing normal 4-2-1-0 by this point in the competition, you're probably pretty sure about how it's going to finish, and it's impossible to do that on Pingolf because Paul could actually take an 8, and that could put him in 4th position, or he could take a 1, and it will put him in 1st position. It's not a 1 though, so he can only now take a 2, which means he can't. That means that Marc has won the tournament. Paul still has to play, I think. Yeah, and he still needs to get less than a 3 if he gets. Ooh. Yep, absolutely. Cashes in his home advantage, and it is a home advantage. I mean, let's be fair. If you're playing in a pinball club where you play on these machines regularly, it is an advantage without doubt. But you still have to do it. It's not a gimme. It's not something that is going to naturally happen. Okay, so yeah, you've still got to put the work in. Okay, so this is Paul on multi-ball. He really needs to nail this, and that secures his 2nd position. Okay, so that's multi-ball start, and okay, so how many jackpots and rescues can he actually get? It's gone. Okay, so he got his 1st rescue, but I think that's the end of multi-ball. So 1 million would put him on a 5. So he's going to need another multi-ball. Okay, sorry, he's still in multi-ball, I didn't realise. So that's the 2nd rescue, 200 million. So he will be getting closer now to this score. Nice. And if he gets this one, then he's certain to be there, and he does. Okay, so that will definitely give him the 2 million score, and that gives him a 2, which will mean he will finish in 2nd place. Well done, Paul. And doing this again just so it can show that he does. Don't get any more points. You don't get anything more in the tournament, unfortunately, for scoring 10 billion points. But Paul is a real pinball enthusiast. How many games do this place? About 60, Neil. And some. It's a bit like a museum. It's got some absolutely awesome machines, some great EMs as well. Electric Friends is an absolutely wonderful place. Middle of nowhere, little town up towards Bremen. You probably won't have heard about it. So Kim's giving him the red card. Time to stop. So look, let's play some fireworks. We have a winner there with Marc Steinmeier. Absolutely great. Well done to Marc. As I say, home advantage, but even so, you still have to make the shots count. Paul's not taking any notice of the red card. He's just going to keep playing on and on to get to probably Grand Champion score. Unfortunately, he didn't make it in time. He didn't manage to get the hole-in-one that he needed to try and get a chance of 1st place in this tournament. But he'll be okay with that. Second is only the 1st loser, so they say. So right, I think that's pretty much the end of what we are here for today. We've had 2 major tournaments. So we've had a Pingolf Classic running, and we've had a Pingolf main tournament. It's been a great day. The pinball standard has been very high, as you would expect. If you didn't see all of the streams, just wait until I upload these videos onto YouTube. It normally takes me a few weeks or so, but you then get a nicely clean video edited version of the tournaments with all the mistakes and things chopped out. Not that there are likely to be any mistakes, but just in case there were. So a couple of weeks time, YouTube. You've seen it lots of times on the stream. Comes up pretty much all the time. So YouTube JDL Pinball, and keep following us on that. If you can do a follow, a like, or whatever, it helps us tremendously. We are going to be streaming again. We've got another tournament next weekend, actually, at Free Play at Hurton. And we will be probably not live streaming that. We're working on getting a solid internet connection. At the moment, we don't really have the bandwidth to be able to stream. But we will be recording that tournament and then uploading to YouTube later. Following that, the weekend after, I will be in sunny Wales for a nice family weekend. Really, really looking forward to that. Okay, so I think now Paul maybe has to be thrown off the machine unless he starts another game. So you look at these like really mischievous look on his face. Congrats to Marc from Dr. Thomas. Thank you, Fleuren. Marc's a well-known and well-respected guy here in Germany. So I think we're going to finish. Otherwise, oh no, he's still not finished. He was playing his bonus ball. He's got a 35-second bonus ball. Wow, okay. Normally you get sort of 5 seconds. You can't do much with the bonus ball. You can only complete targets. But, it's all points, as they say. Okay, starts a multi-ball in bonus time. I'm going to give in. All right. So, all right, good night from me. Good night from Dina. She's been at home looking after the stream. Thanks very much to Kim for all his work he's done in moving rigs around all weekend, looking after everybody generally. I mean, it's been an absolutely great time. Thanks to the Electric Friends family. You've done an absolutely sterling job. And actually, no, I don't want to say this because we're not finished yet. I'm going to take you very quickly. I'm thinking it's Sunday. It's actually Saturday. We've got another day to stream. So here we go. Look, we've got group match play starting tomorrow morning. So forget all that hurting stuff. Forget all that going to Wales stuff. You actually need to be here tomorrow to witness another huge competitive day in pinball tournament. So group match play starting at 10 o'clock tomorrow. Qualification rounds, and we're doing something called a fair strike. So winner gets 0 strikes, etc., etc. And then a semi-final and final. So some 4 o'clock we will be streaming these. Okay, so they'll be live stream with commentary. We'll then be closing down. So, but there will be another tournament running in parallel, which is the second Pingolf. Basically for people who don't get through the qualification stage here, they drop into this tournament at the bottom. Okay, right, I am definitely going to say goodnight now because it is 11:30, actually very early for us here in Germany. Thank you again, and we will see you all very, very soon. I will play you out with a very short introduction. Congratulations again to the guys here. Okay, bye-bye.